Wow, man. Look, man. Trump got COVID. It was always bound to happen. It was always bound to happen. Dude isn't social distancing, hardly wearing his mask and so forth. So this was always bound to happen, and him and Melania was supposed to have this. And I think the thing with COVID is everyone's going to have it. It's just that you don't want to have it if you've got serious kinds of breathing disease and all that kind of stuff. But that's just the main thing. But people want this guy dead. Let's just start there. People want him dead. People are like, I'm not praying for Trump. Let's hope he dies. And then I say, wait, why is Simpsons trending? Simpsons is trending because on one of the Simpsons, you have Trump in a flipping coffin. So that's wild. That is extreme. Because I just think that you can disagree with Trump, call him racist, messed up, bigot, all these kinds of things. Doesn't want to denounce white supremacy and all this kinds of stuff. But for me, I'm like, just say, look, go in some dark little cold cave and be bounded in your mouth so you can't speak. And that's the thing. Because most people say, look, if this guy just was bound, was muzzled during that presidential debate, it would have probably been a better presidential debate. So I get people hate Trump. Specifically women, they hate this guy's guts. I don't think there's anyone that hates Trump more than white women. Like, white liberal women, I think if they caught Trump in the streets, they would try to kill him. 100%. No demographic of people despise Trump more than white liberal women. That's just a fact. Because, like, just based on everything he's done and what he said, they're like, no, and trust me, well, what do they say? Nothing is crazy as like a woman scorned. Because women, they will hold on to that thing forever, for eternity. So women, they're going to hold on to that hate. But just to give a bit of history and backlog, as I said again, wishing death upon him is a bit crazy. The exonerated five, the Central Park five kids who were wrongfully accused of raping a woman in Central Park. When everybody didn't wait for the evidence, they didn't wait for due process, everyone's like, oh, it's five young black kids, they must have been rapists. Even if these are kids, it's these kids and these animals must be rapists. Trump took out an ad, very expensive, he took out an ad calling for the death penalty. So he wanted death upon five youths who hadn't even been given a chance to plead their case in a court of law. So what I'm saying, bro, is that yeah, don't want to wish death upon you and everything, but you were wishing death upon people who hadn't even been properly investigated yet. And as I said again, that's definitely did a lot to sway public opinion, because guys are like, oh my gosh, these guys are people, yes, they should be. Look at all this horrible thing that they did that white chick in the Central Park. They found out it was actually some other Latino dude that actually did the whole thing. Crazy Netflix TV series. So, hopefully Trump, same thing for me, same thing with Boris Johnson. I think Boris Johnson is a complete, total, posh piece of crap, But even when he had COVID, I was like, look, I just hope that this guy, I don't wish death upon him, but the guy's a racist piece of crap. So same thing with Trump. Trump is a racist, but the different levels of racism. He isn't a skinhead Nazi racist, or well, if he's not denouncing them, maybe he wants to be, but he's not denouncing them because he needs the support, and he knows that their support is a trickle-down effect for people who can help support him. And Trump is one of the guys where he's got a fragile ego, so he loves people who support him. So even if you're Satan, Lucifer himself, if Lucifer supports Trump, Trump is not denouncing Lucifer. So it is what it is, man. But it is just ironic that something about COVID, this is a hoax, it's political, Democrats created COVID, you now get it.